Hi guys, it is me, Ide Kurnia Swasti, and in this video, I will give you a short explanation about the fourth stage of group counseling. Stay tuned.
This is the walking stage when the group facilitator needs to build and strengthen the cohesion and productivity within the group. Okay, it's quite challenging as well to understand that we need to develop the group cohesion. And before that, we need to understand the nature of group cohesion. Group cohesion involves a sense of belonging, inclusion, solidarity, and attractiveness of a group for the members. So within this stage, um, it is urgently required to build a sense of belongingness in the group members. Um, for each members, they feel like they need their teammates in the group because they feel like having this group means they also have a support system. If the group has successfully navigated a testing period, members will conclude if it is okay to express negative actions and also conflicts, then maybe it is okay to get close with the other members. So when members feels like this group is a safe place to express their thoughts and feelings, then the group cohesion is already built. Cohesion is not fixed, however, it fluctuates throughout the life of the group in response to the interaction of group members. So if we have several sessions, then maybe at first they feel like yes, I belong to this group. I have several quite similar problems with the other group members, but then in the next session it can be like they feel like they have quite a conflict between members, so they think that they may be questioning that okay, maybe I'm not uh, belong in this group and I need to solve my own problem. I don't have to join this group again. Yeah, for example, this kind of thoughts can be also appear during the sessions. If we have several sessions in a row, it can be happen like that. So it means that the group facilitators need to rebuild and building a sense of this sense of belongingness. Yeah, strengthen the trust within members in the group. So the cohesion uh, will be strong again. When cohesion occurs, people open up on a deeper level and are willing to reveal painful experiences and take other risks. This is also the benefits of the group cohesion that we need to gain, yeah, to support the process in our group counseling between group counseling members. And the group leaders should actively engage in interventions that foster and maintain cohesion, because cohesion is integrally related to the success of group therapy. So I had questions from a previous session, how to deal with conflicts between group members. Yeah, as a facilitator or as a group counselor, we have to put in mind that conflicts is good. Conflicts is a sign for us to upgrade our level of understanding, our level of effective communication, for example, and also how to how to deal with the stress, yeah, in a daily basis, because group session with your groups is the sample of daily interaction, yeah, because outside of the group we still have a chance to interact with other peoples, right? So by using this group and the group dynamics and using the benefits of group cohesion, this is the place for us to rehearse and to actively strengthen our, yeah, for example, based on the goals of the group, for example, our social skills, our communication skills, and our problem solving skills, and so on. So, yeah, I would like to highlight once again that this group cohesion is very, very important, essential to support the goals of group counseling itself.
Although cohesiveness helps build relationships that provide the groundwork for effective group counseling, it can be potentially hinder the group's development, especially when cohesiveness is not accompanied by a challenge to move forward by both the members and the leaders. Some researchers suggest that linking cohesiveness to positive outcomes in the group counseling session is not supported by empirical evidence. For example, Joyce, Piper, and Okronitzuk in 2007 examined whether therapeutic alliance and group cohesion predict positive outcomes for members in a short-term group counseling and psychotherapy. Also, they found evidence that the quality of the therapeutic alliance predicted positive outcomes. The benefits of cohesion were not clearly established. They believe the term cohesiveness is too amorphous to serve as an adequate organizing principle for theory and research in group psychotherapy and group counseling, that the concept should be replaced with more cogent and specific alternatives. But I believe that cohesion is still a unifying force. Despite recent challenges from researchers, my experience in facilitating groups continues to convince me that cohesion is a valuable concept and it can be a unifying force for my group members. In For example, in many of the adult groups I have facilitated, common human themes arise that most of the members can relate to personally, regardless of their age, sociocultural background, or occupation.
We need to understand that groups have our group has therapeutic factors by showing empathy and caring, trust, acceptance, and here using the group we build and strengthen hope. And yeah, as a miniature or um, sample of social interaction, we can use a group as a place to express ourselves. Yeah, we have the chance and the freedom to experiment. And we can build the intimacy, yeah, between the group members. Intimacy may be very expensive. It's hard to be achieved in our daily life, but yeah, we can obtain it using the group setting here. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Therapeutic factors of a group also give us the opportunity of cognitive restructuring, chance to catharsis, and disclosure is not only beneficial. It is not only beneficial for the members who share their past experiences, but also for the members who listen it. Yeah. So it has mutual benefits. Yeah. So yeah, for this self-disclosure, it will be very helpful for all members in the group. Okay, furthermore, we have confrontation. I already mentioned a bit about confrontations before, and confrontations, sometimes we need that to build a new adaptive skills, yeah, especially regarding communication skills. Yeah, because some people, they tend to talk too much. Yeah, for example, they don't give a chance for other members to speak up, and yeah, the vibes in the group will be uncomfortable. Yeah, that's why uh, if the group facilitators face that type of members, it is okay to confront by saying that uh, that he or she is already taking several minutes to talk about him or herself, and right now it's the other member's turn, for example. And the therapeutic factors that we can get for a group is the commitment, yeah, not only from one person, but for all members in that group, the commitment to change. So this will be strengthen the intrinsic motivation, yeah, from one member. If he or she then understand the condition of the other members in the group, if they feel like, I'm not alone, I have my friends here, I have supportive cycles, and I can do my best, I can finish my exercise and be a better person after I finish all of the sessions, the group sessions. Yeah, it's very beneficial, I think. And we can also get feedbacks, yeah, from the group from our group members. Yeah, this is the some guidelines that can help members learn how to give and receive feedbacks by doing this, and uh, using this as a guidelines. Yeah, it can be helpful for members, yeah, to deal with any kind of feedbacks given to them, and also taking the chance to give their feedbacks to the other members. Okay, positive feedbacks, yeah, we tend to easily accept the positive feedbacks, but maybe we need more time to digest and to accept constructive feedbacks. Yeah. However, still these constructive feedbacks is constructive, and also corrective feedbacks is still needed, yeah, to help us achieve the outcomes, yeah, achieve the goals of group session. Okay, it is good to offer positive feedback before giving corrective feedback. So between these two types of feedbacks, yeah, they have a sense of balance. Yeah, so not only corrective feedbacks that makes, sometimes it makes uh, the receivers, they feel like being attacked by a series of feedbacks, and they have to change this, they have to do this and that. Yeah, positive feedbacks tend to be useful in a way to reinforce appropriate behaviors. Yeah, it's quite clear. So we need to balance it between the positive and also corrective. Another feedback here, maybe more maybe stronger than the corrective feedbacks, is difficult to hear. Difficult to hear feedback. We need to understand the perfect timing to give this kind of feedbacks. Maybe if it is not said directly, we can use later we can write down a letter, and the letter is given to the specific members of the group that we want to know about this difficult feedback. Yeah. Corrective feedbacks is yes, we have to note that corrective feedbacks also important, and it is more helpful when it is focused on observable behaviors. It is easier to accept if the speaker says how he or she has been affected by these behaviors. So it's clear, when we talk about specific behaviors. Yeah, take speech intonation, for example. Yeah, as one person may feel discomfort when someone saying things by high pitch, like yelling. Yeah, so he or she can give this kind of corrective feedback to the members by saying, if you talk with uh, high pitch, it makes me feel uncomfortable. So maybe for the next time, you can use like lower intonation when you speak. So I can feel more comfortable later. That's the corrective feedback example. Feedback with quality of immediacy, that is feedback given as here and now reaction, is especially valuable and is far between than start up reaction. So if we can give the feedbacks right away in the session, it will be better compared to the feedback for maybe we give feedback today, but the reason of feedbacks was in the previous session, for example. It's quite difficult for the members who take feedback to digest which part of my behavior or which part of my saying that is wrong or become problems for the other members. It's quite difficult to like recall the experience and how to it's quite difficult to link with the current session. Leader feedback is generally of higher quality than member feedbacks. Why? Because because we learned the counseling skills, the effective communication skills, and others as the base of our professional competencies, right? So the feedback from the leader must be in the better quality compared to members' feedback. Leader do well model giving effective feedback and encourage members to engage in thoughtful feedback exchange. And leaders should not be imposed on others. There are times when members are not able to hear feedback because of emotional vulnerability, and they should be respected. So, for the point number 12 and 13, we need to understand the perfect timing and perfect way to give the feedbacks by taking full consideration of the members.
This is the end of this video, and I will give you the other explanation regarding the fifth stage of group counseling in the next video. So stay alert!